Hey, what's up everybody? Bdf 44 coming at you with another video. Alright, so I'm getting out. I gotta do some grocery shopping today. I'm kind of disappointed because I recorded all of my my NBA prediction videos on the other phone, and it's not uploading. It's not uploading at all. So for those who are wondering where the rest of them are, or if I'm going to do them slowly, I had no intention of doing that, but for whatever reason, I guess I can't upload them all at once. But even when I tried to upload one of them, it just didn't. All night long, it just didn't upload. So I deleted them, tried it again, and they still haven't uploaded this morning. It says 3 hours, and it keeps saying 3 hours. So I don't know. I just left the house, said forget it. And maybe we'll try to do one or two of them that are time sensitive on this phone on the way to wherever I'm going. So yeah, man, as you can see, I'm wearing the salmon shirt that I purchased. I wish it were pressed a little bit. It's kind of wrinkled, but it looks all right. I thought the white shirt probably looked a little better with it than a black shirt does when I put it on, and so it looks all right. I think I pulled it off. Got some new khakis to go with it as well. So you know, just trying to do what I do, man. Figured light clothes would probably be better since it's so damn hot on this side of town. But then again, this is denim, so you're not exactly trying to wear this when it's hot any damn way. So I don't know. But yeah, man, feel pretty good. Just getting out, doing what I got to do, and aligning with the Holy Spirit in whatever way He wants me to. You know, I had a good night last night. Slept pretty well. Did all my exercise as usual. I watched one highlight of the Minnesota Timberwolves trying to catch up with that team and all they've been doing. I'll watch the rest of them later, but I'm just burnt out of doing NBA homework, if I'm being completely honest with y'all. To be keeping up with all of these circumstances, it requires a lot of highlights to watch. So I'm a little bit on the burnt out side, but I still have every intention of doing homework on Minnesota ahead of the series that starts tomorrow. So yeah, man, that's what's up. I don't know. I think I feel good. I think I feel pretty good. I'm glad I got into the room yesterday. A lot of the content that we made yesterday, I was pretty proud of, and I made some mistakes on my NBA videos, some real mistakes. That's what I ended up realizing. I put Buddy Yield on the Rockets somehow while I was walking down the street talking about that. It still ain't uploaded, as you guys would know, but that mistake is very poignant. It's like, and I talk about it for a good 4 or 5 sentences. I just don't know where my head went. It was a brain fart. And I did something like that a little later. I forgot what it was. I think I said that a guy would be guarding a guy on his own team or something like that. So he throwing out a lot of basketball videos and they did a lot of homework. It's not a good combination. And so yeah, I have no intentions of redoing those, man. We're just gonna laugh at those mistakes and just let those who've never heard of me think I don't know what I'm talking about, because that's exactly what I made myself sound like. But all in all, I think it was a pretty good day of basketball talk. I uploaded all of the predictions for every series, or at least attempted to. I recorded all of them, I should say, but they just won't upload. So they'll get up when they get up, man. The one I'm really concerned about, though, is the play-in tournament game tonight between the Dallas Mavericks and the Sacramento Kings. And the Memphis Grizzlies. I uploaded a pretty good video on that, and it's time sensitive, and that thing hasn't uploaded yet or even close to it. So my concern is that it won't get done in time, so I may have to do that one again out here. So that's kind of the issue, but just the same, everything else is not as time sensitive, and even if game 1 goes by and it still hasn't uploaded, it doesn't matter because it's about a whole series. So they'll upload eventually. If not, I'll just re-record them or somehow do them again. So yeah, man, I'm not really thinking too much about it. If anything, it's just that one game that needs a video done on it. So they'll get it done. But yeah, man, I feel good. I want everybody to just continue to support what I do in the way that you do. I appreciate everybody who does check out my videos. And, you know, I don't have too much negative to say about the responses I've been getting on my videos. Every once in a very blue moon, I might hear somebody have something to say that isn't completely positive, and it ain't the worst thing in the world. You might get a troll once a year on my channel, but I don't have too much of that, man. I really appreciate everybody putting likes on my videos and stuff like that. It's something that shows me that someone's on the other end of this thing paying attention to what I'm doing, and I'm putting a lot of myself into it. So just as everybody appreciates that they're being acknowledged for what the work that they're putting in, so do I appreciate it. So yeah, man, I ain't really have too much to talk about right now, to be completely honest with you. I didn't have a whole lot on my mind. I know last night was a very tough night for the people in Gaza. They really putting into motion trying to ethnically cleanse that area of Palestinian people, which we've been paying attention to for over a year now. And yesterday and these last couple of days have been very, very bad for that. Very bad. But it's just like the devil to start turning up around a holiday that's supposed to be celebrating God's son. I mean, that's not surprising, is it? I don't know if these people recognize just how aligned they are with the devil himself, but the timing of the things that they do and the operations and how they operate signals to someone like myself who they serve. And I've been saying that. This ain't a new statement, but it really does. They turn up when it's time to celebrate anything having to do with Christ. And we know that they don't like Christ at all. We know that they are the Antichrist in every way, shape, and form, humanity-wise. But I guess it's about to be Easter. It is literally Good Friday. And they turning up, killing people harder than in Jesus' land when it's time to celebrate Jesus Christ. It's like, if for those of us who are just thinking this is just a non-spiritual thing, for those of us who think this is just some money and a land grab, you really got to pay attention to what motivates those who are doing this. A lot of people who follow me may not believe in God or whatever. You really need to start paying attention to what motivates the world to move. Whether you believe in it or not is irrelevant. In the sense that the stuff that is making things go in this world is driven by people who are at war with God. That is what I'm here to tell you. You may not believe in God, but the world around you is driven by a war with God. And that's what I've come to understand. And it's hidden underneath money and various different things like that. But money is not what drives these people who are doing the worst things in the world, who have the most power. It's religion. It's religion that's driving this world. So a lot of people think money makes the world go round, but it's not what drives those who have the money. This world is not run by atheists. It's run by devil worshippers, if I'm being completely honest with you. And the workings of the world, the evil world, when I say the world is evil, it's not just in a biblical sense. It's in the sense that I know what's driving those who are in control of a lot of the inner workings of our society. It's demonic energy, demonic principles, demonic timing. That's what's driving a lot of these people who are doing these things. And so for the people who are standing on the sideline thinking it's about money and power and all of that, no, it's about serving one or another, the devil or the Lord. And sides have been chosen, lines have been drawn, and people are doing things in the name of those allegiances. And a lot of the people that you're seeing right now waging wars against people, their intention is to drive the devil's intention. They are worshiping the devil right under your noses. And that's what I want people to understand, that has been signaled to me spiritually, not by some miraculous voice in my head like I often talk about, but by the people that are literally just doing things in the name of religion and in the name of, on the timing of shunning religion that is pointed at a living God. The war against Islam and the war against Christianity, specifically. And so, I don't know what the plan is for those who are on the sideline, who are trying to benefit from this, or trying to get wealthy off of this. I don't really know if those individuals think they are spearheading this, or that they're the center of the circumstance. It's a lot of people in those circles that really believe that, these religious people are doing their thing, but this is really about our money. No, it's really not. It's really not. You're not the main focal point of this story, and a lot of y'all gonna end up washed away when the dust settles. And that's what I'm here to say. And I've said this to people many times. The ones who are going to get the worst of this fight in a lot of cases are the people who don't have an allegiance to a God or to an enemy or whatever, to the devil, whatever. It's going to be the ones who just think the world just spins for no damn reason, and that there's nothing that makes it go other than the money itself, and the only thing they can believe in is the things they see. They're going to be the ones that get it the worst. I'm telling you. They're going to be the ones that get it the worst, because they're going to be caught blindsided, because they are not going to understand certain cues that are going to help other people duck. You understand what I'm saying? Having allegiance with God is going to tell you, oh, spiritually, you need to stay away from certain things, because that's where the worst of things are coming. Don't align with that. Don't go with that substance stuff. Trust that inner voice in your heart telling you not to go there. Listen to the word of God in whatever religion you follow, and it'll tell you. It will, by way of your obedience, navigate you away from ground zero in a lot of situations as it pertains to spiritual warfare. You're going to follow certain things, and it's going to keep you in a space where you're safe. That's what I'm telling you. It governs the heart, but it also navigates the body and the mind away from certain things. That's the importance of it in some cases. And that's why I try to tell people, like, look, you can not believe if you want. But you're on the sidelines, man. You're in a space where a lot of what is meant to be avoided, you're gonna be in line drive to be touched by, because you don't believe. And because you don't believe, you're gonna make certain mistakes that non-believers make when they're standing in the crossfire of a holy war. And that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. You're standing in the crossfire of a holy war, and you don't believe such a thing even exists. That right there puts you at risk, so to speak. It puts you in a position to where, whatever's coming for those who are on either side, when it misses, it's going to hit you. It's going to hit you. And so that's why I'm trying to tell people, I'm not telling you to believe in God. I'm just telling you what happens when you don't. I'm not telling you to believe in a religion. I'm just telling you what people who do are often going to be able to navigate away from, just by way of their obedience. This is real. This is happening. It's what's driving this world and the people who control it. It's what's going on. So, and money is just in my opinion, money, power, and all these different things, fame, a lot of that stuff that people are going after, a lot of that is the rug over the dirt. It's the rug over the dirt that is the holy war that we're in. And a lot of people think that's the main floor of the circumstance. No, there's something underneath that. There's something underneath that you need to be cognizant of as you maneuver in this world. Cognizant in the sense that you thinking it's the foundation of all things are going to end up slipping because of what's moving underneath it. When you stand on it firm and you place your totem pole on it, you ain't dig deep enough. And so whatever uproots from underneath that, for which you think is the true foundation, is going to destroy everything that you built on top of it, because you didn't dig deep enough to truly get yourself any standing. You know, that's really what it is. That's why people try to tell one another not to want superficial things, because it doesn't go quite deep enough to actually stand. It don't go quite deep enough to actually give you any footing spiritually. It really doesn't. A lot of people think that money absolves them from a lot of things, and to a point, it may, when you're surrounded by a bunch of people who also believe what you believe, who also align with how you align. To a point, yeah. If everybody around me and everybody I'm building with is in agreement that there's nothing underneath, then we're all going to align and agree to build in a way that doesn't give us any standstill, doesn't give us any footing. Just because we all agree don't mean we're all not mistaken. We could be all mistaken. And that's kind of the essence of what we're seeing in life around 2025. It's just a plethora of people agreeing, all mistaken. A plethora of people who are non-believers, all mistaken. moving as if there's no God, or as if he's laying dormant somewhere, allowing them to do whatever they want without any consequence. All mistaken. Not what's actually going on there. That's not what happens. And your lives, a lot of your lives gonna come and go without you having any real part played in solution of things because of it. Though you work so hard. A lot of y'all working so hard, but you're like running in place and you don't know it. That's what I see there. Again, a hamster wheel. Those of us who believe in the Spirit of God, have aligned with the living God, are likely, if we're doing it correctly, getting somewhere. Even if we're not moving in a way that you can see or understand, we're moving in one way or another. But people who are not, they stand still, man. And that's what I'm telling you. We could put in all our effort into doing things the wrong way 1,000,000 times over, and you're still going to not come up with the results that get you very far. You could practice for 60 years doing things the wrong way, and all you're going to perfect is imperfection in regards to what it is you're trying to accomplish. Building everything you build off in a way that doesn't represent itself in a way that you would appreciate. You can perfect doing things the wrong way if you like. And you can have a bunch of people agree with you that this is the only way it should be done. And if that's the essence of what's required for you to have confidence to continue to move in a way that doesn't work, then you're going to continue to move in that way that doesn't work. And everybody's going to do the same thing, and you're all going to agree that this is how it should be done. Here's the problem with that, though. When it's time for it to actually work, because everybody's done it wrong, nobody's version of it is going to work. At the same time, they're going to all collectively understand that there's something flawed about what it is that they're doing. They all agree. They all did it this way for millions of years, taught their kids how to do it this way, taught their grandkids and generations past. But when it was time for it to work, it didn't work. When it was time for it to be effective, it fell apart. And that's the problem with collective agreement driving people to do things the wrong way. If what you're aligning with is just hopes that other people will see it the same way that you do so that you can have the confidence to continue to move, you're going to all find out that you all failed at the same time. They all failed at what y'all were trying to accomplish. There was no real solution in what it is that you were practicing and agreeing to do. It wasn't as effective as it needed to be for the purpose that the effort was put. We can all agree to construct umbrellas with holes in it. And it's the fashion, it's the fad. We all love it. And we can make laws and put it in place that no umbrellas shall be made without holes in it. And then furthermore, place propaganda and pour billions of dollars of propaganda into the idea that we need umbrellas with holes in them. Raise our kids to believe it. And you can go out and protest about it if you don't see it. And you can shun anybody and silence everybody's voice for speaking on umbrellas being solid. We can do this for 200 years, 300 years, and make it as if we feel uncomfortable when we don't have umbrellas with holes in it. But when we put that umbrella in the sky and that rain comes down, we get soaked, you understand that umbrella needed to be solid, friend. And just because everybody agreed to make them this way did not mean it actually held the purpose of what an umbrella is supposed to be. And that's what I see. This is what I see, a bunch of people who are dying on the hill of umbrellas with holes in it. And because everybody around them agrees that this is how it should be, they feel confident they should continue to make these things over and over and over again, pouring all their investment dollars, building whole companies off of this. And what do they end up finding? That the rain still comes, the umbrella does not keep them dry, and now they've made a bunch of umbrellas that don't make any sense for anything that actually is coming. That's the analogy, man. We can all agree to do things the wrong way, but when it's time for it to work, it won't work. So that's pretty much the point I wanted to make, man. I hope people understand where I'm coming from with that analogy. It could be rather ridiculous, but it does kind of align with what it is I'm seeing. People are just agreeing. We agree. This is what we do. We don't want to be left out. This is what it is. Except for it holds purpose that we don't do things that way. It holds purpose that we don't agree to do things the wrong way and then align with the idea that agreement is the end all be all. Just because people agree don't mean they're right. In 2025, we don't see it that way. It's that people agree that's so damn important. It's that people agree that will determine how much confidence we have in moving a certain way. And so long as we're not left out, we'll take it as far as to say we're looking forward to being soaked as it pertains to that umbrella not having holes in it. Now, the purpose is to not get soaked, but to rather be dry when the rain comes. You know what I'm saying? But in this world, people just won't align with what makes sense to a point if it makes it so that they're on the wrong side of the agreeables. So therefore, the water soaking us in the rain is desirable so long as we can agree that these umbrellas need to have holes in it. I'm going to have holes in it, and I'm going to welcome the rain and the flu that comes with it. That's what I'm seeing. People that are welcoming the flu that comes with it, all of the sicknesses that come with it. Because they'd be damned if they go against the grain and ultimately find something that others don't agree with, even if it's effective in stopping that rain from hitting their head. Bdf 44, I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.